Pisces, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of July 2020, and I'll be doing the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out in the description box below if you want. Now let's take a look here. What's going on with Pisces? If I see this card one more time, it's like everybody's going through the same kind of thing, which is normal with what's going on in the world. It's expected. The overall energy for the reading, the Saboteur card, the Five of Swords. So this is, you know, deceits, lies, sabotage. Oh, okay. I was like, why is Felix running all of a sudden? Food is there. So yeah, this is talking about deceits and sabotaging things. So we'll see who's doing what. Starting off the reading, you get the Death card and the Star. Something's coming to an end. Something that you really, really wanted. At some point, you may not want it anymore. Or is just coming to an end. You know, no matter how much you may still want this thing, it's kind of out of your control from what I can see here. In your focus here, you're in your focus, which is very, very good. In your recent past, you get the High Priestess. That it could be like a lot of the times I just see it as intuition, but this also talks about inner knowing, so not too much communication, right? So this time around, I'm kind of seeing it as that, as possibly lack of communication in a situation. Your strength here, the Justice card, always trying to balance things out in aspects of your life. And, you know, whenever you're placed in a situation, you're just trying to figure things out in a way that it looks balanced for everybody involved. In the immediate future, you get the Hierophant. This could be talking about a marriage or a long-term commitment, or even a very spiritual, powerful connection that you've got to somebody. The Page of Swords is in the supporting energies. This is a message. This could come in as a message for you, or you would be the one delivering this message. Again, we'll see what that's about in the clarification. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, a little bit of hanging on to things that you may not need to hang on to anymore, but still doing it. You're hoping for, and I feel like this is a person that you might want to be dealing with. This is a person that you see as being very beautiful, very charming, and I feel like that's them. For the potential outcome, you get the Six of Pentacles. Balance. As I said, you've got that ability, and you're using it. Equal give and take and things like that is coming to the table here. So, let's clarify. Let me clarify this Five of Swords. The Three of Swords, the Justice card, and the Three of Pentacles. This is showing up as a three-party situation, possibly. And doesn't have to be a person. You know, I always say that, and I try to remind people that third party could be where two people are connected, and then there's another energy showing up in between the two of them, which can be created from one of them paying too much attention to their job, to their family, to their friends, to something other than this connection, which creates a whole other energy in between them. So there's a lot of deceit, a lot of, no, I wasn't doing that, a lot of sabotage when it comes to looking at this third party energy, right? And not admitting that it was a problem here until things started to get balanced, things started to get better. But let's see here. Let's see the Death card. I'm hearing a noise and I don't know where it's coming from. Okay, so for the Death card, we get the Four of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Hermit. There's a whole lot of thinking on your part about the situation with a person, definitely going through something with somebody else here, and there's a whole lot of thinking about this situation. And there's a whole lot of thinking from a pretty neutral stand here, in terms of you're trying not to judge things, you're trying to be very observant instead of participant. But there's love here in the situation and you're figuring that out. There's also the possibility that this did come to an end or is coming to an end, even though there's still emotions here. So either that's happening or that's your own fear that you're trying to figure out. You know, let's clarify the Star. Yeah, no, something's happening. Something's coming to an end. Somebody's coming out here single. You get the King of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. It seems like a detachment from something that seemed long-term, something that seemed possibly taken for granted, something that was always there, you knew it was there, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna go, you know, all of the sudden. I don't know on whose part. It kind of seems like it's on your part, but it could be them. Let's do the King of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Empress. It could be that you or them have a situation on the side and you're trying to end things there because somebody, and I feel like that's mostly you, wants to work on a very spiritual connection here, on a very powerful connection where there's love. That's where your heart is. And you're like, yeah, that's where I want to put my energy and everything in, you know, because there you are, there you two are. But a situation in your life that kind of did look stable is apparently needing to go, either in your life or your person's life. Let's do the High Priestess in your recent past. From intuition to fear. Really? That never happens. When did that ever happen in the history of humanity? All the time. So, yeah, things changed. I feel like you were on a path where you were just going with the flow. Things were happening. You were listening to your intuition. Everything was blooming. Everything was looking great. Until some change came in there. Some doubts, some secrets, possibly. You know? And this is you. This is your energy. So I feel like it came from you. And that created a fear of loss, fear of abandonment, fear of rejection. Let's clarify the Justice card. The Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, somebody's taking action to bring something to a balanced place. And I feel like this is the decision to get yourself out of something. I kind of feel like this is them though. Somebody has another situation on the side that they're trying to move out of their environment. First it kind of appeared as you, now it's kind of showing up as them. So you decide. But that situation needs to be removed so that this can work out. Because I kind of get the sense that the both of you want this. So let me see the Hierophant in the immediate future. Yeah, definitely. Definitely there you are showing up again with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. That's you taking action towards love, towards commitment, towards this very spiritual kind of path with this person. Let's do the Page of Swords. Yeah, no more conflict. The conflict is gone, whatever that means. And that's when somebody delivers a message that comes in with a very kind of like, yes, we won. We can do this now. And that eliminates any kind of conflict. So if there was a third party situation in between the two of you, somebody's communicating that that's over and that's gonna end conflict between the two of you, because that was always an issue. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles in the hidden energies. The Page of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Six of Swords. All right. This is coming in as a really shallow kind of energy when it came to emotional fulfillment, to happiness. Somebody took that as, well, if we're good and bad, that means we love each other. You know, it's kind of coming in like that. Somebody kind of twisted things around there and they got to that conclusion, and that's changing too. So whoever was in that position of mistaking love with passion here, not anymore. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands. Whew. Whew, whew, whew. The Queen of Wands is clarified by the King of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Chariot. All right, so yeah, something was based off of possibly just attraction, possibly just a physical attraction between two people, which at least one of them confused with love. And that's ending. So I don't know, it could be the same situation that your person is trying to get out of, or you are, but it's happening fast, you know. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles in the potential outcome. Yeah, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Cups. So you want to get out of a situation, or they do, again, don't know who at this point. The situation that you're coming out of, you want to come out of that peacefully. You want to come out of that, you know, and let's do this because, you know, it's just not going to happen anymore. So let's just try to do it in a civil kind of manner, and it's not going to work out like that. It's going to be a little rough, a little sad, a little in your face kind of thing, you know, even though there's that desire there for things to work out more smooth. I don't think that they will. Let's see what the universe has. The Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Sun. Yeah, it does seem like somebody's turning their back to happiness somehow. Or what was happy at some point. It's a very kind of tricky energy. because it feels like someone's forced out of this. In terms of if you have somebody that you want to end things with, they may not want to. They may still be in love here. They may still be thinking that things can get to a happier place. And it kind of feels like an energy where somebody is forced out of a situation. Not that you're pushing them, but you know, it's just what it is. So yeah, interesting reading. Let's pull one for you from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. And you get the Peacock. Vibrancy. You are born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. I kind of feel like you are, to be honest. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.